Hi, I hope you're having a great day. So today is just a quick video to talk about how accountants can benefit from a vCIO service or a fractional IT director, because I notice the same things come up time and time for accountants, and I thought it'd be worth just going through the things that I notice. Many accountancy firms seem to struggle with the same problems with technology, which is trying to keep the process moving because you've got your processes working well and you don't want to change anything. And I think it's very important that you recognise that you need to have a continual process of change when it comes to your technology. If you have a continual process of change with technology, what you'll find is that you're able to use it to make more profit, because technology is 10 times cheaper than people. And what I see happening with some accountancy firms, which is the bean counter problem, is people are underspending. They're underspending on software, they're underspending on hardware because they were trying to keep that money in the bank. And actually that money should be spent effectively to grow your business. And that's why you need somebody who's your trusted advisor, exactly the same as you're a trusted advisor for your clients. If they ask you about profit and loss or balance sheets or whatever, you know all this stuff, it's obvious, tax advice. You need that advisor for your technology. And by having somebody in place that can do that, someone like me, that will really help you focus where that money's spent. So every penny generates £1, £2, £5 worth of value. But please, if you're not updating your technology and your PCs are 5, 7, 10 years old, please get on top of this and have a process. Please spend the time to build out a budget and make sure you're spending the right amount of money. Your computers, we should be doing depreciation over 3 to 4 years. Infrastructure, printers, network switches, infrastructure, 5 to 7 years. If you're doing longer than that, you're doing your business a massive disservice. Now, software. We all hate the carrier bag accountancy. And hopefully your business has moved beyond that, but it's so frustrating. And it's the same for me when I go in and everything's ancient, and I can see the business owners don't want to spend the money on IT because they don't see the benefits, they don't see the gains they're going to make. So you know from using Xero, QuickBooks, etc., how much more efficient that is for your work. And we've got AI coming now. AI is going to massively, one of the first businesses going to impact is yours. And you've got to get on top of this. It's not there yet, but in the next 24 months, it's going to be happening. And those businesses that are stuck in their ways, everything's still on paper, or even if you've got Iris or CCH, you may find that those tools aren't, I know this because I've worked with them. These tools are not being kept up to date. You've only got to look at Sage and how out of date their software is. While it's a great product, it's really 20 years behind, 30 years behind in some cases where technology really should be at. Then you've got cybersecurity. This is the biggest risk to your business. And a lot of business owners, they are absolutely clueless. They've got no idea how to manage that risk. And you've got to start putting things in place. IT security is a process. It's not like you spend money on it and it's fixed. And a lot of these things cost almost nothing, if not free. But you've got to have a process for improving your cybersecurity. You've got a lot of confidential data that belongs to clients. You might have all of their customers' information. You might have all of their payroll information. This stuff is valuable for hackers. Plus you've got your own stuff as well. Now, I'd like you to think really hard about what you're doing in terms of managing cybersecurity risk and the risk of AI, because those are two things that are going to impact your business over the next 12 months if you don't get on top of them. If you look at startups, you know what it's like. There's a lot of questions that need to be answered. And often I find even with well-established accountancy firms, there's a lot of questions and explanations that's needed. So if you want to know more about this, just contact me. I'm quite happy to have a quick chat with you. Maybe I can help. It's free of charge. I'm not going to sell you anything. If you want me to, I can. With AI, artificial intelligence, you should start playing with ChatGPT. I know that's not the only thing in AI, but you should start to understand how it's going to impact your business. It's not going to be that long. Your carrier bag accountant, this is a great example. So you've got your carrier bag builder, they turn up and say, oh yeah, here's my books for the last 12 months. Also, I forgot to submit my VAT return for the last 2 years. Can you sort that out at the same time? They give you all these receipts. You will be able to photograph them all, or scan them all in, and ask AI to make a set of accounts. It won't be a good set of accounts, don't get me wrong, but it will fulfill their needs. So if you're in that situation at the moment, that's going to be really frustrating. So when you're looking at your tools that you're using at the moment, you may not have any kind of sales tools. You're probably using an accountancy practice management. Maybe you're using Iris, CCH, maybe you're using the Xero one. But the problem is that you're going to have to invest in new tools and the business process is going to have to change very quickly. And you need to be focusing your energy on understanding what that change is going to look like. Now, you don't have to have all the answers today, but tomorrow and in the future, you will need to know. So I hope that's useful. Do get in touch with me if you've got any questions. Please feel free to click on the link below that shares some more information about how I help businesses manage their IT more effectively, and get in touch. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers, bye-bye.